Alright, guys, this is the 13th episode of the JMTS podcast. Today, we're talking about how to be an extra in a feature film, just like Tom has been. We're going to be asking him questions about how he got into the business and how he achieved it. So, I'm Milo.
I'm Josh.
And I'm the only ginger Tom.
And today, we are JMTS.
Nice.
Easy done.
And today we are JMTS. Just today, like every
no other day, only today. So, not many of you know, but Tom has been in several films, shows, things like that. And so he's kind enough said that he will talk about the behind the scenes and like how all of that worked for all of you interested in going into the filmmaking industry or just interested in how it works. Tom can give a bit of background. So we'll start off with what films / programs have you been in?
Okay, so the first one you guys might know. It's not a big movie, really.
I haven't actually watched it yet. It's
Okay,
really bad.
It's called 1917. It's a war movie, and
What his face.
it's based off. The whole story is of a young soldier. He's running, trying to get this message to another trench before that trench gets attacked, basically like a surprise ambush. But he doesn't get there in time. As he's running halfway to the trench, the attack starts.
Yeah, we won't give too many spoilers, will we?
No, but that's basically the trailer. If you search up the trailer, that's what it's doing. Can you stop moving your mic?
Sorry. It's near my laptop, which is running in the background, and I didn't want there to be too much like noise and whatnot. All right, Darren, I'm sorted.
Good.
I'm sorted.
Yeah, cool. So yes, there.
Okay.
You can ask questions now if you want, or
What was your role on that then?
Okay, so I was only an extra because that was my first thing. That's sort of I got called in last minute, like usual for extra work. It's just they'll send you a text, and if you can make it, you get there, basically. Yeah. And it is good pay, but we can go on to that later. It was brilliant, but we'll get into how my feelings about it. And then the next one I was on,
Grantchester.
I think so. Yes, Grantchester. So that was my most recent one. Before that, I had lots of offers for things, and then they offer you, but then you won't actually get into it. Yeah. Grantchester was amazing. That was so fun. So unlike a big movie, this is it's quite a big TV series, mainly in America. In America, it's like 10 million viewers per episode. It's mad.
Wow.
So if I went over there, then I'd probably get some followers. But if you're over here, it's only like it's 15 million, I think, and then over here it's like 6 million, like 10 million. So it's
only 6 million, only 10. Small numbers.
No. Listen, for a TV show, that is small.
Yeah, that's true.
It is ITV1, so it is the bigger one. It was good fun. There was only a few of us, like 12 lads for that.
Talk about what you did. Talk about what you did in it.
Yeah, okay. So basically, for that, I was a boxer. I was doing lots of sports boxing because I've had some experience of boxing and stuff.
My lad.
Then I got put in the ring and I got featured quite a lot because I was doing. I actually looked like I knew what I was doing, and the other guy was sparring. Even though I'm not going to hit him, it was like I was hitting his gloves in front of his face to make it look like I'm hitting him. He was going. It was so funny. I just could not stop laughing.
I might actually start watching that because both of those I haven't watched, and it's really bad because I really want to. Just for some reason I haven't.
Go on it.
That was interesting because on the first scene we have to run in and we start doing press ups in the boxing ring, and we have to do about I can't remember what was it. I ended up doing something like 420 press ups stops.
In
Because we kept on
total.
trying to, in total, trying to do the scene. And
Oh, phew. I was about to say in one go.
I am
Oh
telling
no, not
you,
in one go.
I am telling you, yes, I think I'm quite fit because of my dance. Yes, I think I'm in shape.
Yeah, of course you are.
Blimmin' heck, I never want to do that again in my life. I swear. Oh, warning. Wait, give me 2 seconds.
Oh.
Ah.
What are you doing?
Woo! Right, okay, we're back.
No difference. I'm
I was charging my Mac.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, so yes. And then there's one that I got the news today about. I can't go into big detail, plus because I've forgotten the name of it. I know it's really bad.
Your mum's like your manager, so she knows everything about like what you're doing when it comes to like.
But we'll get onto that
these
fact.
things.
We will get onto that actually. Yeah. So yeah, that's coming up. That's filming in Oxford, so that'll be cool. But
I'm really jealous. I'm really jealous. I wish I could do
I've
this.
been called in for 1 day for that, but I might be called in for more. I've only been called in for 1 day though because of COVID. So this whole thing over COVID, it's really hard. So I think I might be featured. I think I might have a featured role. It would be sick.
Yeah.
But also, I don't mind if I'm not featured because it's still a good opportunity. You'll hear me say this a lot with like anything that someone says, try this, or what about this? Can you do this? Just take it because you never know who you might meet there. Like,
yeah, that's a good point.
With 1917, I was sat in a trench, right, for God knows how long, 12 hours plus, just sitting there playing cards, just waiting for the scene to start, just talking absolute.
Yeah, it must be really tiring.
Yeah, it is. Like, but it was a beautiful scenery, and we were there on the hottest day of the year, though. The funniest thing that was actually mad was I sat in the trench, didn't look around who was sitting next to me. Lo and behold, the main character, George McKay, was sat right next to me.
Wow.
Just chilling. Like, I didn't write at this. Okay, I didn't actually know who was the main character.
Tom does not do his research. What are you doing?
I got a day. I had like a night. They texted me that night and was like, "Can you turn up tomorrow at like 6 a.m. in the morning?" I was like,
crazy.
Okay. And I did. It was mad, and I just talked to him for like 12 hours straight.
That's crazy.
And literally, I remember just walking around, and he would sort of know, like, during like the next 2 days. I was there for 5 days or something. For the next 2 days after I met you, I'd walk around and go, "Oh, I'll be all right, George." And he goes, "You all right, Tom?" I was like, "It's mad."
That's cool. That's really cool.
There's 2,000. There's 2,000 guys there.
Yeah.
And
that's lucky. That's really cool. That's sick.
Yeah, it was. I think that was a big experience.
Definitely.
I'll see what the guidelines are and stuff about it. But I have a photo. I will have to research it because I might not allowed to.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Don't
be able to do the photo, but it's quite a cool photo. The trench itself was 6 kilometers.
Wow.
We only used 3 kilometers of it.
That's mad.
It was mad. It was honestly mad. And the stunt double, the stunt double would run the 3 kilometers for the run scene. I think it was 4-3, and you'd redo that 12 times. Yeah. Right. Shut your mouth. Right. And then, just to focus the camera, and then George McKay would do it like 6 times.
That's crazy. That's mental.
And I'm not even joking. It took about 2 hours to reset all the explosions and all that, and it was mad.
That must take forever.
Me standing up, okay, I'm 5'10". I know I'm small. Well, expose my height, like a bit like KSI. And then
I'm the same height as KSI.
These tubes are 6 feet high. Yeah, about 3 foot as well. Like out, these tubes are 6 foot, 3 foot, 6 by 3, I think, or whatever you call it. And they were packed full of literally explosives, and like it was honestly so sick.
That's
and
mental.
the thing is, they had machine guns at the back and things like that, like fake machine guns and like with flares and stuff. So you get out the trench and you start running. There's smoke everywhere, you can't see, and then you just see these little like these flares coming towards you, like guns shooting towards you, and you just go, I feel like I'm about to get shot in the head.
Yeah.
Like it's and you just hear screaming, and you just look to your right and left, and you just see men just running, and then you put into like when you watch like films, they go, I've got 5,000 men. You go, well, that's not many people.
Yeah,
and then you run with that many people, and you're like,
yeah,
whoa.
Yeah,
that could do some damage.
That's mental.
Is that kind of like lifelike for you then? Or is it almost as if you kind of were there?
A lot of people had a few emotional So a few people did it for emotional connections. They tried their best to get on it because they had connections from it, and they just wanted, and reenactment people, and then
I get you.
And then I just did it, and I was like, oh, all right, cool, right, yeah, let's try it. It'll be a really good experience. And it was honestly like, it was surreal because it felt like you were back in time, because everyone, there was no trucks in sight, nothing, just like you had the camera, because they were trying to make sure, it was, you're running and you do feel, I think it was the closest someone will come, like, to feel like their life is on a line. I know that sounds cheesy, and
like the thing is, right, that helps with the acting, because making that atmosphere of feeling like, whoa, I'm in it. It's a genuine reaction.
And you're carrying your gun with a bayonet on the end, and you're like, wow.
And it's exactly what like people back in World War II, World War I would have felt.
Yeah, exactly. But from this, I made on the last day, really randomly, the last person I met is the closest friend I have to this day, and he owns a Greek restaurant in Swindon, where I go visit him, and it's just a lovely thing. Just I've made some great friends. And great connections, like in Grantchester. If we're going to Grantchester, there I've made so many connections with. Loads of them were filmmakers. Like, loads of the extras were filmmakers and photographers, and I go, oh, that's cool. They're probably not that good, Look at their accounts, and it's like 50,000 followers, and
exactly.
They've done all this mad stuff, and I'm like, that's
I was not expecting that. Like, you look at them, and you're like, oh yeah, but it's just a. They go,
I'll give you a follow on Instagram. I'll be like, all right, mate, go in. I'll probably, and then I'm like,
it's a couple hundred, and then like, whoa,
damn.
Like, that's crazy.
And then there is sorry for interrupting, but there is one more movie that I will be in. I think I talked about that. So cool. Go on then, question time.
So, how do you get then these? How do you get like these opportunities? How does it all work?
Okay, so I got sent a thing from my friend in college called Crystal before she moved. And there's this thing called WeGotPop. It's a free thing to sign up, so write that down, guys. WeGotPop 210 casting. So I only found out recently, actually, that you have to go through a system. People look through your profiles. When you set one up, you submit the profile, and people look through it. So they will say, oh, we don't want you, we do not want you, we can have you, we don't want you. So it's getting, I've found the industry is getting pickier and pickier about who it wants.
Yeah. And that's not just for acting.
No, it's like
that's
dance.
Just for life.
It's for life. Like, you have to be prepared that, like, with these opportunities, you'll get an email and it may say, can you do this, blah, blah, and you'll be like, yeah. And then they'll be like, no.
Something I know, so, like, this is really off topic, kind of, but McDonald's now, because they get thousands of applications, they're only really accepting people who have passed their GCSEs. So they're getting rid of all the people who haven't, and they're only accepting people who now passed. And same with like the acting, they only take particular people, because obviously there's so many people on this planet, they've got to try and filter it down, somehow.
So that's why this is what I'm saying. I'm saying I would say get as much experience in anything you can.
Yeah.
Because no way I would not have got into. I don't think I feel, this is my opinion, I don't know what's going on. I will only find out what I'm doing on Monday. This Monday, I have to go to Oxford for 10 a.m.
It's crazy.
But yeah, it will be sick because oh god, what am I saying? It will be because I think I'm going to be playing a soldier again.
Oh, okay.
Because there was a part time where he was, but I've got it's like a period drama, so it'll be quite cool. And they were like, "Don't cut your hair, don't do this, do that, don't get injured." And I'm like, "Okay, what do you want me to do? Wrap myself in bubble wrap and like just walk along with a hat saying, 'Do not touch and cut my hair.' I will just." We'll see what happens.
Is that why it's got so long?
No, they like it, and so. But what might happen is I might either get it all, or might get it like. You get paid to get your hair cut in the industry. How mad is that?
Yeah, so that's something you could talk about, like the wages or payment. Or
I can.
Things like that.
So it does vary. COVID's changed a lot. Changed the payment rates. And the majority of films, if they ask for extras, they will be asking majority for featured people. You'll probably be featured or something like that because they don't want many people on set.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like, they couldn't do 1917 during COVID.
No, surely not. That would have been mad.
But even to make it look like in 1917, there was more people. They 3D scanned people and put them in.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Like in the editing, yeah.
Yeah.
They do that in a lot of films, to be fair.
Yeah. Wages. Okay, so for 1917, 200, 150 a day. Some people have been doing it for 6 months. They were doing all the film. Imagine that a day. So, and plus you get overtime pay. Some of them are getting 300 a day, 250 a day.
Crazy.
The most I got was like 220 or something. But they've been paid that for 6 months, right?
Yeah. That's mad.
Quit their job.
Calculations. The calculation will be in that green box. Actually, no, it won't. Don't listen to that. I can't be bothered to do that.
Grantchester, I can't remember. It was quite a lot as well. And yeah. And then I don't know what this is. I'm saving up for Bristol, so it all goes to savings. It's how I bought most of my stuff, like honestly.
Yeah. Makes sense.
But I would say don't just do it for the money.
Yeah, no, that's for like just in life in general. Don't do something for the money.
But
do it for.
Be prepared. I remember the first time I got. Oh, we're gonna do loads of filming. It's so cool. Yeah. Sat in a trench for like 12 hours a day for like 3 days. Honestly, you have to be prepared to wait around, and you have to be able to shut your mouth. Like you, honestly, some of the I've forgotten what they're called now. I haven't done it for so long. It's just some of the people on set management. They rule. They literally rule the set. Just don't step out of line and don't be be respectful.
Yeah.
Because they only and the thing is, the more things you get into, the more you get asked for in extra work. That's mad, right? So when you submit, say you got accepted, you might not get a job ever.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it's hard. It is hard unless you get a private agent. If you get you will.
Do you have a private agent?
You will get extra work. No.
I'd say your mum's your private agent because you didn't know about anything that was going on, and yet she seems to know about everything.
No, honestly, no. she tells me, do you want to do this? Do you want to do? And I go, yeah, because I can't literally. I'm busy, and it's just hard to manage everything at the moment. Plus, I'm really dyslexic, so don't hand me an email. But yeah, I got 1917. That was fun. And then ages ago, I got into Grantchester. I was like, oh, this is cool. But the transition has been quite, I don't know, like it's been. Last summer was 1917. Just ending summer now. So summer, and then like September, Christmas time, Grantchester. End of this summer, another movie. Yeah, it does.
Oh,
You can't.
on that.
It is long, but it is worth doing it. I said to my mum, I was like, I'm not doing any more extra work, and now I'm doing this.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
yeah,
yeah, I have. More. It is. I need the money, honestly, to say that. I don't need the money, exactly. But I want to go to Bristol.
Yeah.
So
exactly, we're not like loads of these directors that are directing 1917 and everything.
Exactly. Like, I am blessed for the opportunities.
Exactly. Good, you know that as well.
That's really good.
You have to know that, right? I hate the people that are just. Honestly, I mean. I have the person who played Tracy Beaker in CBBC following me.
That's funny.
Yeah, and it's quite funny. My friend got a private agent, and there's a program called Secret Life of Boys on CBBC. She's in that. She's one of the main characters. They're sick. Like, you know, she's a family friend, so it's like
yeah. We should do which of JMTS's followers has the most followers. Just like a little, like just a clip thing, and it's just Tom there with just these thousands and thousands of followers. Me and Milo with just like we've got Tom following us.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. It depends. And I was just trying to think who might have the most followers who just followed me. Yeah.
Gosh, you had to make it about followers, didn't you? God damn it! Such a little.
He's
like,
a clout chaser.
No, okay. Well, hold up. Wait. Okay.
That is me. Any questions? Like,
I've got a race squeaker chair. Sorry.
How much to get your hair cut?
20 to 30 quid.
Wow, you get paid for it. I find that crazy. Paid for a haircut.
I do way more.
But no. Listen, when they say it's done by the best hairdressers in the game. Literally, like they cut your hair, and then they'll make it look messy, and then you'll come back, and then they'll go, all right, so how do you want your hair? Oh, wow. Some guy literally got and literally this shaving can be a haircut. They can be like, can we just shave this little bit of hair on your beard? So, yes, and they get 30 quid. I remember I sat down in Grantchester. This is all shush. Basically, I got my hair cut once. No, twice during that, so I made like 40 quid. I don't know how much it was. And then I sat down in the chair to get some makeup done. He went, I'll put you down for a haircut, mate, because he liked me. So he just put me down. I was like, yes, all right.
Wow. So they make your hair messy for the scene, and then you can come back and they do a really good job of it.
Okay. Basically, I didn't get it done on me, but this other guy did, and he said, "Can I have all these patterns like carved into my hair and stuff?" Because they literally shaved it, and he had an artwork of like this dragon, like snaking around the back of his head and going down. It was mad.
Way to milk it, blimmin' out.
I was like, oi, that's sick. I was like, and he just walked out, and everyone was just like,
what is on your head?
It was sick though.
That's crazy.
And from that, he got hair modelling. He got literally someone wanted to take pictures, and then he.
Wow. You lagged out. You might want to re-say that.
That is mad.
He's now well known for like hair modelling and stuff like that.
Sick.
And then, okay, let's go move on to food. Grantchester's food, banging. They had a food truck, they had vegan menu and everything.
Oh, lovely.
But on big films like 1917, it was literally you got your food in a little like takeaway tub thing.
That makes sense.
And it was just like they rocked up, do you want sausage or mash? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense because 1917 is so big.
Yeah,
exactly.
You did get a starter, a lunch, and a pudding.
Which that's good.
And they're
exactly. That's what you
people.
need, really.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's like
they had to drive up and down in quad bikes.
Wow.
Yeah. Any other questions? Like,
I know. I want to be an extra now, blooming hell.
Yeah. So what was that? What was that website called that you signed up to? I'll put it in the thing.
WeGotPop. It's by 10 something casting. I've forgotten.
There'll be a link,
210
possibly in the description.
Yeah, there will be. We can get it.
Yeah, surely.
If I remember, I always forget.
It is worth signing up. Yeah, I think this is one of the most interesting things I've sort of really done for myself, obviously. But it does help if you've got. I think 1917 because I have rifle training, I can shoot guns and whatnot, and it does and parkour. I reckon I got into this role for the movie coming up, because it was like, have you got any other skills we should know about, or what have you done? I've got on-set experience, right? Yeah, that is always useful.
Yeah.
With these things, write down the smallest thing. Like I was in a trailer for a book, or like I was write down anything.
Yeah.
However small it is, that's a piece of advice from me. And I know I'm young, but I've done a lot, so take it and use it. Write down anything. What was I on about apart from that?
Oh, I've got another question. If you want, going forwards with this, do you see yourself wanting to be extras in more movies or developing that?
It really does depend, because this is my sort of semi-gap year-ish. And if I get the opportunities and I get a message, yes, I will do it. I think I've got to that point. It'd be cool to get into where I want to go just from a merit, just from them reading my statement and going, oh, sick, all right.
Exactly.
Let's go.
Exactly.
Obviously, yeah. Oh, yeah. About the movie, now I've answered that question that I was saying about. The reason why I think I got in was because they said, what have you got? I said, they had these six. Got any military experience on set? I was like, yes, 1917.
Yeah.
Now that's a flex in the industry. I was talking to my mate about it the other day, and he said most war movies, there's only been Dunkirk, Hacksaw Ridge, and 1917.
Yeah.
The three biggest war movies.
Yeah, I've got to agree with you on that.
They are. Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Hacksaw Ridge, I'm sorry.
They are one of the biggest.
Hacksaw Ridge got me almost in tears. Like the ending.
It was a really good movie.
It was a very good film.
It was amazing. And the way they filmed that, all of them were amazingly filmed. And then they were like, what have you done? I was like, oh, stunt work and
parkour and
boxing and yeah, literally, like.
So let's hope to see you jumping across some buildings in this next one then.
Well, and it's a period drama. It's a period drama, isn't it? So I'll probably just be walking past the camera or something.
Yeah. Well, it's better than nothing.
So with that, your statement is kind of to say the more skills you have, the more likely you are to get in.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like a CV, but for acting. It's like your acting CV. You know?
But honestly, half of them have never done acting in their life. This is a common mistake. You do not have to be an extra. No, you do not have to. Wait, put this as a quote. You do not have to be an actor to be an extra.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, it's.
No, I get that.
That is okay. Thank you.
Honestly, it would be good if you can like pull some faces and sort of feel, but.
You're lagging. You don't want to re-say that.
Like you'll just get okay. half the time when you're on set, you'll just get into it. You will just get in. They've got all the lights. They've got all these, like, and you'll forget about the cameras. And like at the boxing, and you just hear the gym work. You hear like the guy who's been the gym trainer being like, "Oh," and you're like, "Oh yeah, I'm getting into it." But like for the boxing, I had to really stop like being like getting too much into it, because I'd muller this really skinny guy, and I was like, oh, I can't do that. But I did have a scene where I've got a picture of that. I can send that to you. Where I had sat in a chair in New York for like 3 hours getting my eye like done with all these like wounds and like split. I think you might have seen it on my Instagram story. And it's amazing. They did all the veins and everything, and like
very talented people.
It literally looked like someone had just smacked me, and I was like, oh my god, my eye is literally bleeding. I remember sending loads of pictures to my friend going, I got into a fight. And
the other guy came off worse.
It's like it was funny. But I'd say if you get any opportunity just to be in a small YouTube book trailer or a small movie, honestly, just go for it. Just have fun and enjoy it and live life. Like, just,
Yeah.
I think that's a great ending message there. I think
that is a good ending message.
End on that. That's really good.
Thank you guys for watching. That was my another podcast with me.
Like we usually say, leave suggestions down in the comments
or questions, because I can address questions if you or any opportunities that I might be able to bring
DMs
up in the future.
Anything.
And same with me and Milo, we can try and answer stuff.
Of course.
And on that note, we have been JMTS, and thank you very much for watching.
Yeah.
Leave a like, subscribe if you want, and leave a comment.
Bye.
Wait, I've got to do my thing. Right. Bye.